students their viewpoints on graduation being held in parking lot A.
Until recently, last-minute announcements were made public that due to construction in the soccer field, this year's ceremony is relocated on top of the hill in the student parking lot A. Speculations have suggested a pitfall in Rio Hondo College's inability to schedule construction of the soccer field at a convenient time for graduates to have their ceremony.
Hi, we're here with Joshua. Joshua, how do you feel about graduation being held in the parking lot?
It sounds alright, but I mean, like, it just seems like they could do something a little bit better than that, you know? They could have gotten like a high school or something to have that.
I don't feel happy about that. I feel like it's gonna get too crazy parking, and people are not happy with that. It won't be the same without being held at the soccer field.
It's kind of a disappointment because usually you have that big yard over there and you get decorated nice, and over there it just feels too crammed. It's in a parking lot. I don't think anyone wants to be graduated in a parking lot.
And not only that, like in the parking lot, you know how it's black asphalt, but it's going to be hot enough. Just with that black asphalt, there's something to be even more harder on this because we're going to be sitting on that black asphalt.
Sandy Sandello, who is the executive assistant to the president and board of trustees, explained that the school tried to find a solution by setting the location in South El Monte's high school football field. However, when they announced the planned location in the monthly board of trustees meeting in March, the student body, consisting of about 1% of students, expressed that the ceremony would feel as if they were graduating from high school. Thus, they requested the ceremony to take place in a college campus.
The original plan was to have it held at South El Monte High School. How do you feel like that would have been a better idea?
Yes, it would be a better idea because it won't be too crazy, and then they'll have a field, you know, and it'll be much nicer for the students. They work really hard.
I think that there's a good sense of pride in your school, and you know there had to be some sacrifices, and I think having it at Rio Hondo College would be, I think, a much better decision, even if we had to compensate how do you say in parking lot A.
Yes, because South El Monte has bleachers, and sometimes when you sit behind someone and it's on flat ground, you can't really see the person who you want to see graduate. And if you're on the bleachers, it's elevated and everyone has their own view of that person.
And you don't really have to worry about having everybody crammed, standing up. It's enough space to have as many family members as you want to come and support you and see you.
And also, like, the school wouldn't save money on like renting chairs, all that stuff.
Due to the closure of parking lot A during finals week, how do you think this will affect students?
Hopefully they figure it out. Like, it just, I don't know, it might make them a little down, but hopefully they just plan it out good and it comes out well organized and everything goes smooth.
It probably would, mostly to the students who have the handicap signs, seeing as they have the ramps or if they have some kind of disability. I'm sure the school has some kind of a shuttle program right here that will probably pick them up from other parking lots or across the streets.
It will affect them really, really badly because everyone's going to be fighting for parking, which will be like the beginning of the semester. You're just standing there looking for parking. So students are going to have to come either on bus or carpool, and it's just going to be a mess. So usually when you're trying to take your exam, you're going to have to take it 40 minutes late because you're finding parking.
And the thing is, you could be using that time that you're looking for parking to study on your exams.
That would affect students being early to their finals because everyone talks about Rio Hondo and you know, I can't find parking, what's up with parking, you know, I love the school, but what about the parking? So in terms of finals, that might affect maybe the grade of some students because, you know, they're not on time.
Sandello went on to mention that we're not the only college that had held their graduation in a parking lot. Several colleges do. You're not going to know it looks like a parking lot. It's going to look nice.
I understand that there's some construction work going on for the soccer field, and you know, that's totally okay. I mean, the graduation ceremony is what matters and what is important. As long as we have that, then that's awesome.
As far as I'm concerned, because I have 4 degrees and I only went to 2 graduations, it's not going to make a bit of difference where you have your graduation. What's going to be important is shaking that president's hand and getting that piece of paper. And 10 years from now, you won't even remember where you had your graduation, but you'll have your piece of paper.
I'm Stephanie Lopez reporting for Paisano Online, and remember, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.